If you can stop right about here, that's perfect, because he'll eventually come around that corner. You can off him. He only takes 2 shots. He's a very weak soldier, so... Oh, he saw me. That's a shame. What's up, everybody? badassgamez, welcome back to Metal Gear Solid Walkthrough. In the last video, we kicked the crap out of some ninja, and now we're ready to continue on. Before we leave, let's go ahead and grab some of the items that are laying around here that I wasn't able to claim before. We got FAMAS ammo, we got SOCOM ammo. There's also a ration right here where I'm standing if you didn't get it during the battle, and maybe some chaff grenades over here in the corner as well. And I believe there's something all the way over there in the corner as well. If you want to grab that, I'm just going to bypass it. I believe it's SOCOM ammo, it might be FAMAS ammo, but there's also some ammo right here. There's plenty of ammo, so it's okay to bypass some of it. Now we want to use the level 4 card to leave. We got the level 4 card in the last video at the end of the ninja fight. So now we can go through some of these other doors that are in this gas-filled hallway. So let's go ahead and equip the gas mask, and let's go around and check some of these doors. Now I know I went to this door because it says 3 on it. This door right here is a 4 door, so let's go in here and check out what's in here. We got a couple stun grenades, so not much. Let's get that gas mask back on. I also want to toss out a chaff grenade so I don't have to worry about these turrets that are going to be shooting me up. Okay, so there's a level 6 door, a level 3 door, a level 3 door, and a level 4 door right here. This one's a little more important than the other ones because this has night vision goggles, some cool little things that we can use. Let me chaff it up one more time to get out of here. Okay, and that's all the items that are in here. Fortunately, I have plenty of oxygen to make it all the way through here, so I don't really need to put on the oxygen mask. However, if you notice, this is actually one of the complaints I have about this game is the side-scrolling. It's not like you bring your character to the edge of the screen and then you can't see what's in front of Snake. That's actually quite a major flaw in gaming, and I really wish that this was not there. So yeah, I don't really like that. I can't see in front of me. I really hope that developers have learned from that mistake. So. Okay, let's go to the first floor because we want to go to the B1 to continue on with the storyline. We do have the level 4 door, and you can go back to some of the places that we've been that require level 4 security pass, but they don't have any major items. It's just some ammo, and we're about to get a level 5 card anyway. So yeah, we just got level 4, and now we're gonna get level 5 already. Alright, so this part's pretty interesting. You notice that there's actually an extra guard in this room from when we were in here before. And what you're supposed to do, what they want you to do, is they want you to look for Meryl. And if you notice, this guard right here is walking kind of funky. Like she's got a nice little waddle to her walk, because this is Meryl. And what we gotta do is gotta get caught by Meryl. And then she's gonna run to the women's restroom, which is on the other side over here. And we just follow her in there. And then go to the last stall.
Don't move. Okay, let's go. I know this place better than you. I'll be point man. Follow me.
Okay, so in that cutscene, we learned a lot about Meryl, and we also got a level 5 security card.
That's strange. There's no guard.
What happened to the music?
I'll keep a lookout. Make sure you're ready, okay?
Meryl got the level 5 card from the uniform that she was wearing after she stole it from the guard. And she's going to let you look around. There's one thing you can't do. You cannot use the elevator.
Snake, don't do that. We're going to the commander's room.
We can't go to any of the previous areas, even though we have a level 5 card, and there's plenty of stuff back there that we want to get. There's kind of an important item, too, and also there's no guards around here, so you can easily explore and pick up all the stuff that's in here. We got a cardboard box B over there. Let's take a look at that real quick to see where this area is. Storage built to nuclear warhead storage building. So, yeah, it's a pretty cool box, I guess. Let's use a level 5 to go in here. We bypassed level 6 door just a second ago. Some FAMAS ammo in here, and we're basically just getting stocked up because we're about to fight another boss right away. The bosses come like one after another in this game, so... Okay, so we got a ration, we got some Nikita missiles up in here, a couple FAMAS ammo. I believe that's everything. I believe I'm ready to go and fight the next boss, so... Come on, Meryl, it's time to go. Alright, so this is probably one of the most memorable fights in gaming history. So if you want to watch the cutscenes, I have an annotation up there for you. And I recommend it. They're actually pretty amazing. Okay, so we're going to go through this door. It shuts behind you, and now you're seemingly stuck, but if, you know, after, you know, a couple seconds, Meryl's going to do this. Remember, all these cutscenes are in the annotation on the video that I posted, and you can watch these. Just click the annotation. Now, the first thing that you want to do when you come into this fight is toss a stun grenade, because we don't want to hurt Meryl. And there's Psycho Mantis floating around. The stun grenade will knock her out in the first hit, so... And now we're going to start the Psycho Mantis fight. Now, the first move he does is the blackout. It says Hideo, and when I first played this, I was like, what does Hideo mean? Why can't I play this game? And Hideo is the guy that designed this game. Pretty good game designer. Awesome game designer. Okay, so for this fight, I recommend the FAMAS, because it's actually pretty quick, and yeah, so there's actually a couple things that you need to do. You need to switch your controller to the second port, by the way. Otherwise, you won't be able to attack him. Now, if you're wondering how you're supposed to figure that out, then what's going to happen is Campbell, if you lose this fight a couple times with the controller plugged into port 1, Campbell will let you know that you need to plug the controller into port 2. So it's not incredibly cryptic. It does eventually tell you what you need to do. So you can also duck to avoid these objects that he likes to shoot at you. There's a bunch of items that are going to shoot around the room like those statues, and you can duck to avoid them. Another thing you can do is get out the cardboard box, and it doesn't matter which one. And you can also duck that way, but you can't be moving, otherwise they will hit you. But it's pretty cool because you can move a lot quicker this way and still be in the duck position. Alright, so just keep ducking all of his attacks. The only attack that you cannot duck to avoid is the attack where he shoots an energy ball at you.
Why couldn't I read your mind?
Alright, so for this one, he's going to get Meryl up again and simply stun her again with the stun grenade. It goes off immediately because Psycho Mantis will automatically blow up any grenades you throw.
You are powerful indeed, but I know your weak point. Meryl, stand right where he can see you and blow your brains out. Stop, Meryl!
Yeah, so don't let her blow her brains out. Just toss another stun grenade, knocks her out, and we are back in this fight.
No! It cannot be! No!
Now, there's one thing that he does. This is the energy ball attack, and it's pretty easy to figure out where he's going if you use the look button. You can find out where he's going to attack from next, and that makes it a lot easier for you to get your next attack on. He travels around the room, you just got to figure out where he's going to be at next. As soon as you get enough attacks on him, he will stop floating around the room and everything, so... Okay, he's back to normal. Now he's gonna throw, like, everything he has at you. Remember, he has hit immunity after each shot, so... Remember not to just spam him. And once he's dealt with, switch your controller back to port 1. Now remember, guys, you can watch all these cutscenes using the annotation that I provided to you guys. These conversations are rather lengthy sometimes, so... Which is why I decided to skip them and put them in different videos. I'm trying to focus more on the gameplay here than I am the story. Okay, so there's a couple of items in here you can pick up. There's a ration if you ended up using one. There's some FAMAS bullets over here, and I believe that's everything. There might be something over here in this corner. Some more FAMAS. Okay, and there's also some items... right here, kind of hidden. You got a lot of pickups there. Alright, let's select a level 5 card. We did not get a level 6 card from Mantis, unfortunately.
I'll take point. Snake, you follow me.
Okay, so she says to follow her, but she just kind of disappears. If you're looking for items, we got the night vision goggles we can easily see in this area if you want to put those on. If we go over here, we can get some ration, and I believe there's some SOCOM ammo down here. So you can use all that stuff. And then this is the actual proper way to go, is through this crawl space right here. Now the idea here is that there's wolves back here, and they will attack you if you get too close or if they see you. They're just like guards. When they see you, they'll attack you. They don't smell you, but one thing you can do if you don't want to get attacked is toss a stun grenade, because that will stun them all. There's a hole right here. All I did was kind of hug the right wall all the way around, and then I found this hole to pull up. Now, you can actually find Meryl over there. That's where I got the SOCOM animal. You can look through that hole that I just looked through in this direction to find Meryl.
Snake, what's wrong? I thought you were good with dogs.
How dare you? Okay, so basically what I'm doing is I hit Meryl and I quickly went into my menu to select a cardboard box because we get a dog to urinate on it, which is good. I mean, now we can actually move around these wolves without them attacking us. Alright, let's go in here. We got another boss fight to do.
This place is mine. I'll take point again. Stay back, okay?
But the radar isn't working. And since we can't use the mine detector either...
Leave it to me.
Okay, so Meryl's gonna do this intricate pathway through this minefield, and you're supposed to follow her to get through it. There's a couple of other things you can do. Since the radar's jammed, you can't use the mine detector to find out where the mines are and where they're facing, but you can use the thermal goggles to see where they're at on the ground. Or you can just crawl and pick them up, and if you don't pick them up, then you'll just go straight through them anyway. They won't blow up. So we gotta wait for Meryl to do this little pathway, and I'll tell you right now that there's a lot easier way to get through this.
So, what do you think? Pretty good, huh?
How did you know where the mines were?
It sounds weird, but when Mantis dove into my mind, I was able to see where the mines were placed. Are you impressed?
Well, a little bit.
Only a little?
Just a tad bit. So just run straight, don't turn or anything, and you'll go straight through this minefield. We got a cutscene here that's going to show Meryl getting destroyed by the sniper. You can watch that using annotations.
Meryl!
You can also watch this conversation. Now, the whole idea here is that you don't have a sniper rifle, and you got to fight a sniper that's really far, so you got to go get one. And you need the level 5 card to go get one. If you don't know where it's at, you can call Otacon, and he'll tell you where it's at. It's actually in the armory. He'll be like, yeah, I saw a sniper rifle back in the armory, which is all the way underneath the tank hangar, so we gotta go all the way back to the beginning. Well, fortunately, we got prepared a little bit. We had some dogs pee on the box. There's also some items over here that I purposely missed, because I wanted to get that box peed on before I went in here. We can go in here and grab a bunch of stuff. You can also get this stuff on the way back. In fact, all of this stuff is going to respawn on the way by the time we get back, so if you need extra items or whatever, you can always go in there and get some. Okay, so the dog's about to attack me. Make sure you take out the same box that you had peed on, and then they will not attack you, and you can easily get through this part. Pretty cool little detail in this game. I really like this. I love it when developers do this kind of stuff. So props to Konami for that, and Hideo. Okay, so climb back through. We got a long trek to go, actually. We gotta go back through the nuke building, go back through the canyon where we fought Vulcan Raven for the first time, and all the way through the tank hangar. So we're gonna go to some familiar places. This is where I fought Mantis, and this is the first basement in the nuke building, so we gotta make sure that we remember that, because when we come back to the nuke building, we gotta make sure we get on the right floor, otherwise you waste your time. You don't want to go all the way down below. Okay, so this is the way to go. Get on the elevator, head up to the first floor. Now remember that this is the nuclear warhead storage building, and your weapons are disabled. Do not get caught here, because if you get seen, you get shut in and they release gas. You still can't use your weapons even after they seal you in and the poison goes off, so yeah. Just be careful through here, otherwise you'll have to reload your game. Or continue, I guess, after you die. Crawl through the door, and we're about to go into the canyon, where a lot has changed. There's been a lot of new stuff added to the canyon since we've been here. I'm going to quickly choose the mine detector. It's actually a lot easier to use in this case over the thermal goggles because there's so many mines and it's very easy to get confused when you're using the thermal goggles. Make sure you go underneath the cameras to avoid them. You can go in between all these mines if you're careful. I almost got blown up, but remember that you can duck to pick up these claymore mines that are lying around. Or you can just get blown up too, that's cool. Let's be more cautious. Pick up a claymore mine, go through this door right here. Okay, so this is the tank hangar. We're all the way back. Fortunately, these lasers that were blocking your path to the canyon from the tank hangar are no longer functioning, so you can just easily run through here. You don't need to worry about trying to find those lasers. Alright, let's get on this elevator. The floor that we need is B2. This is where the armory is at. There's been a couple of additional guards placed in this room. You can use the SOCOM to take them out. They take 4 shots apiece. Okay, the room that we want to go in is right here. Now here we need to be careful because there are lasers and they will set off an alarm, so let's go ahead and use the thermal goggles to find them. You can also use the cigarettes. The thermal goggles, they're not confusing, so it's a lot better to use this so that way you don't waste your life. Alright, it's kind of hard to go through, but this is how you want to do it. We got the PSG-1 and some bullets for it. Okay, that's Campbell calling you because he's ecstatic that you found a sniper rifle. You can actually fight back at Sniper Wolf and save Merrill. Okay, this is the armory, and that kind of means that you can go through and stock yourself up on a bunch of stuff if you want. There's C4, there's FAMAS ammo. You just go up to the door, take a look at it to see what kind of item you can get. So, FAMAS ammo there. There's SOCOM ammo in this room. And there's also another guard there. I'm going to go through this door right here. This door is our level 4 door. We could have came here a while ago and actually got this camera. But I chose not to because I'm going to do it right now anyway. We're going to go all the way back here, so might as well. Let's throw a chaff grenade in here. Those turrets are still around. Alright, so there's a level 4 door. Let's go in there. And we get a camera. And you'll see what this is good for too. I won't be using it very much. You can actually use it for capturing the developers. Like if you point the camera at certain spots, you actually take a picture of a developer because he's like a ghost or something. The really cool aspect of this game. I really enjoy it when developers do that kind of stuff. So, and not make it so cryptic that nobody can find it. You know, it's pretty cool. Okay, now we pretty much have everything. I'm gonna go ahead and stock up on a few more items that are up in here. I almost got caught. That was so close. FAMAS ammo. I think there's some C4. Get the SOCOM out. So we don't want to have to worry about these guys. There's also a couple of items in here that we can grab because I'm a little low on everything. Remember, every single time we've been leveling up, we've been increasing our capacity to carry a bunch of this stuff. So that's why I'm kind of going through to collect all of it. Now we need to use this elevator before this guy comes up. Hopefully it comes here soon. Looks like it was a little bit too late. Finish him off. And let's go back to the first floor. And we gotta go all the way back to the nuke building. Remember, we're trying to get to the basement 1 of the nuke building. So there's 2 different elevators, and it could get confusing if you're not sure which floor you're on or which building you're in. Okay, let's use the card here to leave back into the canyon. Now, all of the claymores that you picked up before did respawn, so be careful going through here. Use the mine detector, use the thermal goggles if you want. I prefer the mine detector in this case because there's just so much claymore everywhere. So watch your step. I'm basically just running through this and staring at the map. I'm not even looking at my character. Okay, so here is a camera you can go under. And about here, you really don't need the mine detector. There's no mines over here along the side of the wall. Let's go through this door right here. Now, while the camera's view range does look pretty far, it's actually pretty hard for them to see you even if you're within the cone, so you actually have to be kind of close, like halfway through the cone or something like that. Alright, back here, remember, do not get caught, and it's very easy to do so because there's no guards around right now. You can't see me on the map until you come right about here, and here comes one. Right here's some grenades. you can pick up if you need some. You can hide right here from this guard. Oh, no you can't. And I'm dead. You can totally hide there from this guard, though. I got unlucky. I just want to go ahead and die. There's nothing I can do here. Fortunately, we don't have to go too far to continue. We're right back in this nuke building. Now, like I said, you can hide there in that corner. You just got to be further back than I was. So I'll show that to you. Show you that I was right in assuming this. There we go, see? Yeah, like I said, I was just a little too close to the edge. He was able to see me. Now let's climb up these steps. Be careful because there is a guard right here. You can break his neck if you want, but be careful because he might see you when you grab him. They have been known to call in reinforcements if you grab their neck, even if you're behind them. So let's use the elevator. We need to go back down to B1, the first floor basement. This elevator ever gets here. You could probably go through some of these rooms again and also stock yourself up on some items if you want, but I think I'm pretty well managed. I got a bunch of stuff. I think I could use some FAMAS ammo, but whatever. Let's go back into the area where we fought Psycho Mantis. Go straight through and into the wolf hideout. The wolf nest, or whatever you want to call that thing. Like I said, most of the stuff respawns, so you can easily increase your stock if you've used stuff on the way there. Alright, once again, ducking through here. Remember, you have a box that you can use to avoid getting attacked by these dogs. Now, it is kind of dark, and there are actually other items in here that I never grabbed. There's some over here, there's some FAMAS ammo, and also up over here, I believe, somewhere around here, there is some PSG-1 ammo. So more ammo for your sniper rifle. You can also go back down in that one area. Let's go ahead and take a look. These items have respawned, you can see. But I have full Diazepam, so we're going to be using that as well. Almost got caught by that dog. Now, this fight that I'm about to go into is actually pretty, there's really no tricks, it's just be a sniper and don't get hit. However, before I go in here, I need to explain some stuff, okay? First of all, I'm gonna... Oh, great. It's just that dog, okay. I thought he was gonna get tagged. I'll go in the box to explain this. Anyway, when I go in this room, I'm just going to immediately choose the PSG-1 and just start firing at her because she doesn't know where you're at as soon as you come in there. If you start moving around, she'll find you and you won't be able to. You can also move around while she's moving around, and you'll easily be able to avoid her shots. She'll lose track of you and you can get down and start sniping at her. So those are some tips on how to get through this. We'll see how quickly I can do this just by using the gun immediately. So I'm holding down the R2 button right now, so that way as soon as I'm able, I go straight to the menu. Let me choose the PSG-1 and also use some Diazepam. And then point up here, she's right behind this pillar, first thing. She does have a pattern that you can learn also. Now, I'm kind of holding here on the right side of the pillar. She may go to the left side, and I can easily, quickly, just move my gun over there to take care of her. You can also shoot multiple times. She does not have any hit immunity. While you're trying to aim with this sniper rifle, you may notice that your reticle will jump around, and that's because you're kind of nervous. You can use the Diazepam, or you can use cigarettes to help calm your nerves in order to line up steady shots. She found me, now she knows where to shoot, which is bad. Alright, now that we've done that, we can actually restock on some of the PSG-1 ammo that we lost. That is an infinite pickup location too, so if you run out of PSG-1 ammo, it will respawn there and you can continue to fight Sniper Wolf even if you run out of ammo. You're also going to want to save your game here because you're about to go into a session where if you die, you cannot continue. You have to load your game from a previous save. So make sure you save your game here. So all the way down here at the end, there are a couple of pickups that we can grab. Here's a ration. Over here's some SOCOM ammo. And this one's pretty hidden. Pretty nicely hidden. There's some FAMAS ammo underneath these steps. Now let's climb these things. You notice that there's blood trails. It tells you, oh, where'd Sniper Wolf go? Where is she? Well, I guess we're about to find out. This is going to end this video, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching my Metal Gear Solid walkthrough, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.